Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Arrogant Aussies podcast. The YouTube exclusive podcast now. We're YouTube boys.
We're YouTubers.
I'm your host, Alex, and with me today is always co-host Sam Nicholson.
It's me whose audio file got corrupted last week, so we're a little late to an episode. Why doozy was that a doozy episode as well?
It's the forgotten episode.
That's right.
It's one of those episodes.
Hope you guys don't mind, but I'm taking Snapchats of you guys. I'm not sending them to anyone with filters on. I'm just trying all the new filters on your faces.
Okay, no worries. While you're doing that, we also have the other co-host, Kara.
Hello. How are you going?
I'm okay. I won't be talking too much today.
So, if you find that this episode is very Sam and Kara based, that is because I made Alex curry sausages for dinner last night, and he decided that coming straight out of the oven to scoff them in 5 minutes. So, little sensitive boy has hurt his throat.
Aww.
I burnt my throat.
On sausages.
On sausages? I had the glizzy going.
I've done that before, actually, not with sausages, and it was my esophagus, like it's a little bit further down, but kind of the same thing. I heated up a jelly donut way too much, and the outside of it wasn't that hot, but the jelly on the inside, it was probably like nearly boiled. And so I ate it, and the first bite, a bit of the jelly got stuck in my esophagus and burned the shit out of it, and it hurt to eat for like 2 weeks.
Hang on, what kind of donut?
A jelly donut. You know how it's almost like a bun with like jam inside it?
You mean a jam donut?
Yeah, sure. You can call it either.
Oh,
I don't know, you call it
got
both,
another one for the list.
Got another one for the list.
I was thinking, hang on, jelly
At least
is
that one
cold.
I'll accept either answer is right.
I was like, hang on, jelly is fucking cold. You put jelly in the fridge. How did it burn your throat?
Did someone say KFC?
Yeah, well, I did heat it up in the
It's
microwave.
another cultural difference.
Cultural?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like my donuts a bit warm. I like them on the warm side, you know? So if they get lukewarm or just like room temperature, I've got to heat them up.
Jelly donut.
That your audio would not have been picked up then.
Jelly donut.
Okay.
It can be either.
What's everyone been up to?
Working.
Sam?
Working and going to the beach. I had a little bit of time off and went to Newcastle, which was wonderful.
Me sort of working. And skateboarding.
Yeah, I've seen all your Snapchats. When are you going to do a kickflip Ollie 360 no-scope?
That's a Patreon exclusive.
Oh, right.
You've actually gotten a lot better.
Fair enough.
I have, haven't I?
You've actually,
I'm sort of surprised.
from the initial one that I sent to everyone of you stacking, you've actually really improved. You can like take off on your own now. You don't need to hold on to anything.
Yeah, Tony Hawk who?
Yeah, Tony Hawk Alexander. I don't know.
I've never been able to skateboard. You're doing well. I used to be real mean on the ripstick. I loved ripsticks when I was a kid, but that's all I could manage.
The one that you had to like go back and forth?
Yeah, you had to wiggle, yeah. I reckon they were easier to ride than a
green
skateboard.
Machine.
Oh, she didn't have to do anything.
Oh, green machines were sick.
Yeah.
I always wanted a green machine. Do
And
all
a
the sick
scooter.
drifts.
Did you go in a court and just go...
Yeah, I had a scooter as well. I used to be able to do a tail whip. And a jump.
And then you hit your ankles?
And I hit
How
my
many
ankle
times
and
did whack your ankles and shins?
Once, and then I quit doing tail whips.
I saw this video the other day. It was on Instagram. It was of these girls who were angry at someone, and they had scooters, and they were breaking someone's back windscreen with it. And then they went to do one of the back windows, which is way tougher than your back windscreen. They whacked it as hard as they could, and the scooter ricocheted off and hit her in the head.
Speaking of car damage, I forgot to tell you, someone's yoinked my headlight from my car.
Wait, what?
Yes, like they've popped out the like a little casing. I noticed it yesterday. I forgot to tell you.
Wait, is the whole casing gone?
Not the what's you work at a car? Oh, you did. What's
You did, yeah.
the headlight shell?
I guess it's just the casing, I suppose.
Yeah, someone's fucking yoinked it.
The unit.
I know.
Okay, we need to go investigate this after the episode.
Yeah.
That's not roadworthy to drive
Oh, I
around
don't
with.
drive anyway.
Yeah, but...
Yeah,
Why
someone
did you just tell me this now?
Well, Sam's scooter thing jolted my memory. Yeah. I noticed
How long ago has it been like this?
Well, I don't know. I noticed it
yesterday.
yesterday. I was like, some little bastards fucking yoinked my headlight thing. Or broke it. It's not there.
So now if you go into a place to get a replacement, like, what kind of car have you got, mate? You'd be like, a blue one.
That wouldn't surprise me.
One that has a headlight.
It doesn't have a headlight.
I don't know, it's got 4 wheels.
I gave it some petrol.
I'll never forget that story, man. That's funny.
Shut the fuck up. We're not remembering that story, are
Everyone
we?
remembers that
We're
story.
No, we're not. What about your stories? Have you got 3 stories?
Ooh, good segue.
Thanks.
But I thought I'd make a little announcement before we get into the episode. As a team, we collectively discussed that we'll now, you mentioned at the start, we'll be exclusively on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, Kat's just deciding to be part
Have we
of
got a
it.
visitor?
Milo's here for the announcement too.
Jeez. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we'll now be uploading these just on YouTube, just because it, you know, works well for all of us. You know, we keep it light, airy, and yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got to say.
We're just achieving all of our dreams of being YouTubers, you know?
Yeah, hopefully next week's video pulls 5 views instead of 3.
Yeah, ooh.
Maybe
It's nearly 100% increase.
Maybe start promoting them then.
Yeah, I need to promote them. Your stories.
I'm just waiting for him to jump off. Get off. You're like a
I
fucking...
wish I was a cat. I could just park up wherever I want.
He's ruined Alex's chair.
Oh.
Yeah, my chair's
Yeah, I was about.
fucked.
That just made me really anxious. I saw his claws dig into like the fake leather. I was like,
Sam,
no,
I'll-
don't tear it,
Yeah,
no.
send Sam a picture of
Yeah,
it
I'll
right
send you
now.
a Snapchat, Sam.
Of that side.
That makes me real anxious.
You're gonna
This is
hate
just this is just a small little section of the entire desk, entire
Right.
chair. Okay, I just
While
sent
you're
it
at
to
it,
you.
look at the Snapchats I sent you.
He's already back on the chair.
Oh my god, that looks way worse than it does on camera.
It's so
It's
bad.
horrible.
Wow.
It's so
I have the
bumpy.
exact same chair, by the way.
Stop.
Good
But
old Officeworks Bathurst racer chair.
yeah. I actually bought this in Bathurst as well, by the way.
I bought it in Officeworks.
Well, I bought it in Officeworks in Bathurst. Yeah, because I live very close to Bathurst.
Did you have to do 1,000 laps before you could get the chair?
Yeah, you had to run them. All around
Then you got the chair
Panorama.
for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of stories, shall we get into the stories?
Did Jamie Whincup win a cup?
Don't know. He might have won a cup.
He's won a couple.
Jamie won cup?
Haha.
So I forgot what I was going to say then. I just sort of drifted off.
That's pretty common.
Excuse me? Thought you weren't talking much. You haven't stopped yet, have you? Okay, so my first... yeah, that's what I thought. If you aren't familiar with this segment, basically I find some funny, weird, odd news stories that are trending at the moment, and we just have a little discussion about them. So my first story comes from East Harrington in Sutherland, which is in the UK.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you, Sam.
Oh, my throat!
Thank you. Go on.
And this is the story of Malcolm Pike. Now, Malcolm is a 43-year-old man who has been dealing with some troublesome times lately, and thought the only way out was to burgle a house to try and sell the goods to make some money. He stole 150 pounds of cleaning equipment. Sam is taking a Snapchat of us right now.
Yeah, I'm listening, though.
He stole 150 pounds of cleaning equipment from his house. As he was making his getaway, he accidentally left his bag on the floor, which contained letters bearing both his name and his address. This information helped police lead him to his home, where the stolen equipment had been left outside in the open. So basically, this guy decided to... That's going to have sound.
You put the crown on me. It's like I played Fall Guys in real life.
So basically, this guy decided
The
to...
one time you'll get a crown, mate. Sorry. Go on.
Basically, this guy decided to rob this house, and he was very successful in letting the police know who he was by giving them his address. Can we, do we need a Snapchat moment?
Is there
What's a
filter
Snapchat
on that or
moment?
not?
You Snapchat 2 people.
When?
When did I ask?
Okay. What's your story about?
You didn't listen at all, did you?
Cleaning equipment's getting nicked, Alex.
Okay.
It's a tragedy.
Okay.
But the guy, the robber, left his address inside the house from a letter out of his pocket.
Oh,
So they were able to find him with his name and where he lived
that's unfortunate.
after the people reported their items missing.
That's like the story we talked about the other week where I got the fasting test and I said you can't leave the thing in the car because it has our address on it.
True, but you didn't steal anything.
No.
But yeah, the equipment was obviously returned to the rightful owner, and they've now realised that he had gone on a few theft sprees, as they call it, and found his... What was that? Alex! Alex!
It's a bit of phlegm.
Yuck!
That's alright, I just swallowed it.
You've got to leave that in, surely.
I just swallowed
Why
it.
did you show me that?
It just came out of my tongue.
And you went, hey, look at this.
Some fucking mucus.
Oh, I feel a bit yuck sitting next to you now.
Oh, it's not going to come out again.
How do you know?
Oh, I've told it no.
Oh.
You get back down there, boy.
Oh,
What's your story about?
No, you try. Here you go. Here's your test. Try and tell me what the story just was because you weren't listening. What was the story about? This is basically Sam's test because Sam knows what's
The
goes on
burglary one.
and what happened.
Oh, he left cleaning equipment there and there were letters that
He
had
left
his address on there.
But why, if he's a rubber, why did he leave the equipment
If he's a
there?
rubber?
A rubber.
Oh. Well, if he's a rubber, he's not raising people. Okay.
So you think the theft was about someone leaving the things in the house, which isn't
It's not
theft.
really theft, is it?
Exactly. So what was the story about?
If you're going and robbing someone but you're leaving stuff there, it's reverse theft.
Exactly. So what was the story about?
Well, theft.
But
Well,
you
reverse
just,
theft.
You just said he left the things in the house.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
He didn't do that. He stole things from the house that was cleaning equipment, but accidentally left his address in the house.
He needs to clean up his act. Next story.
I liked that one, for the record.
I'm not giving him a satisfaction after showing me his mucus. Sorry, Alex.
It's not mucus, it's Marcus. I've named him.
Marcus Bottle. Marcus, what was his name? Marcus Dibble.
What's he
Didn't you
got
used
to
to
do
watch
with the
him?
podcast?
I know. That's the only person I know
I've
called
just
Marcus.
told you I've named my mucus Marcus.
Yeah, it just reminded me of Marcus Dibble.
That should be an anime TV show. Mucus Marcus. And he's...
Marcus the Mucus.
You just took my one and just added that
Mucus
in
the Marcus.
It sounds better.
Mr. Marcus. Like a Mr. Ment character. Mr. Mucus. Oh.
Yuck. I need a drink. It's making me feel yuck.
What was that? What was that?
All sounds are coming out of Kyra's mouth at the moment.
Yeah, Jesus.
You're gonna make me laugh.
How?
You're
'Cause I
like staring
looked
at me
you.
like this, like, and looking back at Sam, like,
I was just looking.
I'm good. All right, moving on to our second story today. This is another one from, I was going to say England, but this is from LA. Now, sadly, tomorrow is the 22nd of October, meaning it's a year that we left for America. Just reminiscing on LA. But this story comes from Whole Foods. Now, we actually went to Whole Foods. We went there in New York, though. But
There wasn't a lot of whole food, though. There was a lot of partial foods and goods.
no, but it's good Whole Foods.
I want to be the best dad in the world.
But yeah, basically this story has come from LA. It doesn't say what part of LA. And it is of, the woman's name is not told, but it is of...
Pardon?
I don't know.
The woman's name is not told. It sounds like a Harry Potter thing.
It sounds like when you're trying to
Not
up the
told
word.
is a pretty weird name.
It sounds like when you're trying to up the word count.
Hey, at least you're not called Peter File. That would suck, wouldn't it?
Or Ben Dover.
Nah, Mo Lester.
Stop it.
Harry Cheeks.
Stop it.
Okay.
Do you know, Sam, we went out for tea the other week, and in Victoria, we have to give our, like, ID and stuff, just for
Yep,
coronavirus tracing. And my sister's boyfriend, what did he put down as his name?
Bend over.
And what did you put down your name as?
Harry Cheeks.
With his phone number, so, you know, if they could trace us for coronavirus. And, yeah, Alex decided that he was going to be a 14-year-old boy and put Harry Cheeks.
That's my name. In a restaurant.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cheek. Someone at the restaurant had the virus.
No, but it's like, I really wonder what they would do if they checked the book. Oh my god, table 17, there was someone's positive. Let's call them. Hi, is this Ben Dover? Like, surely they would know that's a joke.
Oh, this is Mo Lester. What's going on?
Moving on to the Whole Foods.
Anyway, has a picture that's gone viral.
Sorry, you're speaking.
Shut up.
You're speaking to Paul Taste.
What?
Paul Taste, like poor taste.
Oh, that's not funny.
Okay.
That was shocking.
Of a dom and a sub. The dom is leading her sub around the. She's not naked. Around the supermarket on a leash. Now,
you reckon that guy was a leash kid? You know how some kids were leash kids?
like a backpack?
I reckon he... Yeah. Oh, well, some kids are literally just on a leash because they run away too much.
Now,
so I reckon he was as a kid.
Reading the story, someone went and asked, like, took the photo, went and asked the lady what was going on, and she said that she defended the trip and explained she wanted a bottle of juice, saying that we were currently in the middle of... Can't really get into it, but they're in the middle of a session, I guess a dom and sub thing. In the middle of it, she wanted a bottle of juice, needed her dom to come with her, so put him on the leash, put a dog mask on him, led him through the supermarket on a leash. The 21-year-old woman claims that she whipped the man to get him to walk faster down the aisle, and fed him out of the dog bowl at the front of the store for a drink of water.
Jesus Christ.
He tried to touch my leg on my thigh, and I smacked him.
Oh, that's
there
rough.
There were children around.
Unintentional.
And, yeah, so basically this guy is just being whipped like literally in the photo, it's just people just taking pictures of them. But the funny thing about this...
Stop knocking the desk.
The funny thing about this is the woman is wearing like a face mask, and this poor guy literally just has...
Well, that's a face mask.
Like a fucking dog muzzle on. Like...
It'd do the job, I guess.
What a tale, hey?
Like, what the fuck would you do? See that in the supermarket? What would you do?
Surely they kicked them out. Surely that's not allowed.
No, they were fine. She got her bottle of juice. He had a drink from the dog bowl out the front, and they left.
Yuck.
I don't know how you could be into that.
I mean, everyone's got their things, don't they? But I think there's one thing about having that and keeping it in the bedroom and taking it outside for the public to see.
Even in the bedroom, that's weird.
No, but
that's
you know,
weird as fuck.
People like being dominated like that, but taking it outside, someone seeing you on a leash and making you crawl like a dog.
Yeah. I guess there's going for a walk with your partner and then your partner taking you for a walk. It's
that's the funniest thing he's ever said.
I feel like I need to ask about fetishes now, but should
what?
we not?
No,
like, what's the weirdest thing you've ever heard of someone having a fetish for?
Probably the weirdest one I've ever seen. I don't know if it was fake or not, but it's by those TLC shows. Yeah. And it's that dude who makes out with his car.
Yeah, he has sex with his car.
Yeah, he's like laying under his car, kissing the hood of it. He's like, and then his dad like finds out, and his dad's like,
Oh yeah, Sam, have you seen any really weird ones?
I couldn't think of one until Alex mentioned that. That'd still be the weirdest one I've seen. A guy in a relationship with his car. I guess, there was one also on TLC. I don't know if they're real or not. That's the thing. There was another one on TLC. Really... Someone was in a relationship with a train.
There's someone in a relationship with an amusement Ferris wheel thing.
Do you remember the one that he was with the blow-up dolls?
Yeah.
The blow-up like pool floaties?
Yeah, the pool inflatables. What about you?
I've seen one before. I think it
All right, good conversation. Next story.
Who let you onto this
You
episode?
weren't meant to be talking much.
Yeah.
I think it might have been on Reddit. Like it went, like a post was on Twitter of this lady who wouldn't have sex with anything but inanimate objects. So like she'd go around stores and it might be like a ring holder and the fingers might be like this for rings. And like she'd be like, oh yeah, that's a good. Or like cucumbers, carrots. Yeah, wouldn't have sex with anything
God,
else.
I hope she doesn't put them back afterwards. Imagine that.
Yeah.
You're just going to Woolies, picking up your cucumbers from the
she
fresh
would buy
produce
it.
section. It's, what the fuck is that wet?
Ah!
Why is this banana being peeled?
Yeah.
Fuck, this section's a bit stinky, isn't it?
I mean, that's probably not the weirdest one I've seen, but one I can remember is inanimate objects like that.
Yeah, I remember I watched that documentary called Tickled, and that was was strange.
Would you call that a fetish, though?
Yes.
You reckon?
Yes.
Or is it people into being tickled?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they would
They'd
pay.
get off.
They would get off on being tickled, and they'd have like little tickle clubs.
Like orgies.
Yeah, not orgies.
Basically.
Jeez. No, they
No,
wouldn't.
but
Orgies,
it was like
you come at the end. They
I
didn't
bet you
do
they
that.
probably did.
No, they didn't.
It was a spiritual orgasm.
Who watched it? Me.
Did
not
you have a spiritual orgasm?
No, but I watched the documentary. You didn't. You didn't watch it. I know what I saw.
Okay.
And there wasn't cum.
Okay, Google.
That'd be a nightmare. I hate being tickled. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Can't stand it. That'd be torture.
They had like little bondage things where like their feet were strapped down and like they were tickled at the bottom of their feet.
Oh,
When
Yeah,
they were
like-
tied down.
They were tied down. Their feet were strapped down and they couldn't move when their feet were being tickled.
So I've just Googled 20 bizarre sexual fetishes. And the main picture is one that I know Alex loves so much.
I
Is
nearly said
DDLG?
something interesting.
Is DDLG.
you love that, don't you, Alex?
Yeah, I do. Love
So there you go.
DDLG.
So the one I talked about, inanimate objects, statues, dolls, and mannequins. Macrophiliacs get off to giant things, like giant-sized dicks, Godzilla-sized dong.
Godzilla
There's like
sized
this.
dong.
There's like this weird thing that, like in the Overwatch community, right? I remember seeing it. They like inflate like Tracer and stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like they just make them oversized. Like they inflate them. It's
Right.
weird. I remember seeing that in one of Elvis the Aliens videos.
The next one is called spectrophiliacs, are turned on by ghosts.
Wouldn't be able to feel too much.
No. Trichophiliacs are turned on by long hair.
Well, Sam and I are out of the party.
Kleptotagnia, they be turned on by stealing.
Is that why the first?
Hey,
guy-
that'd be that cleaner guy. Yeah.
Captotronophilia is a fetish of mirrors. So
Maybe you should just read the actual fetish
Yep,
rather
so-
than the name because you can't get it right.
Okay, watching yourself get off to yourself or watching yourself have sex, like in a mirror.
Oh, that's in American Psycho. you
And
guys
it's
have
in
watched
The
that.
Boys.
I haven't watched much of The Boys yet.
This one is people into leg braces and other orthopedic braces, such as crutches.
The fuck? Imagine wanking it to a wheelchair. What?
Coprophilia is the sexual attraction to feces. So think 2 girls, 1 cup.
That's a bit shit.
Yeah.
Ha
Hobophilia.
All right,
is
we
the
get
sexual
it.
fantasy of homeless people.
We get it. We don't need any more.
Aroused by
Cara.
people having their hair shampooed.
We don't need any more.
Someone's armpits.
If you're into that homeless one, you'd never ask the question like, so your place or mine?
Turtles, bugs, fetishes, sexual vampires, teddy bears.
Okay, we get it.
Tight places.
Ha!
Sexual arousal from seeing someone fall down the stairs. Rotting flesh. Think Walking Dead. And stuttering. There's some of the weirdest fetishes, apparently, according to Thrillerist.com.
You going to say something, Alex? You look like you were going to say something.
You look like you're trying to hold something again.
Nah, it'd get me in trouble.
By who?
The FBI.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just whisper it. You can cut it out if it's that bad.
I was going to say that Bill Cosby had some weird kinks.
Well, you're not wrong. Same with the Subway guy.
That's why he's in
The
prison.
Subway guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Subway guy. You know
Subway
the
guy.
guy from all the Subway ads?
Yeah.
From a few years ago? He was like the mascot of Subway. It turned out to be a massive pedo.
Yep.
And he's in jail now.
The one that lost like so much weight and was in the ads with his pants?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy.
Oh, wait, really?
Jared
Yeah.
Fogle, I think? Yeah. He's in jail. He's a big old pedo.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So,
know that.
like, take it back to that question you originally asked. What's the weirdest one you've seen? Probably that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the next story. We'll move on from fetishes. It is currently on...
I'll tell you, I'm a fetish for this news segment.
Oh, do you love a news story?
I get off to news.
Do you love a Peter Hitchener news story?
I love Peter Hitchener.
Hey.
Love to get him on the show one day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hitchy.
Me and him only.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what Snap...
Who's Peter Hitchner?
Victoria, I remember. Last
Oh, yeah, true.
Different
Different
news
broadcasters.
people. It's just a guy from Channel 9 News.
He's a,
Oh, right.
he's a legend.
Alex has him on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
It's a public one. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh.
Could kept that.
So, literally anyone could have him on Snapchat.
Yeah. So obviously it is getting towards the end of the year, and this time of year we seem to have
Oh, you started a little bit there. I got a little bit hot under the collar.
this time
What
of
the fuck are you doing?
Does this work on camera? You know how when you wobble a pen, it makes it look like flaccid, like real wobbly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that work on camera?
no.
No.
It just looks like you're moving the pen up
It
and
looks
down.
like you're just that bored. You're just going.
I'm just real fidgety. But yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway,
this
go
time
on.
of year we always see the things that are predicted for 2021 or the year after. So we're heading into the final months of the year, and a news story has come out from Jessica Adams. Now she is a British. What's the word?
She is a British...
Fortune teller, like a psychic.
I can already tell you what's coming next year.
All right,
Death.
death.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you 3 things. Tell me 3 things you think she's predicted for next year.
Sex,
No,
money,
legit things.
and rock and roll.
Legit things. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen next year? And I mean,
Sex,
shut up.
money, and rock and roll.
You couldn't have predicted coronavirus, so.
Oh, they're releasing COVID 20 next year.
Oh my god, the update's coming.
Yeah, the update's
Fuck
coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon
No, let Sam have a guess.
some sort of celebrity death.
Hey, I predicted Stan Lee's death, and I was real sad.
You did say Stanley would die last year.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were thinking that because it's so fucking old. It's like every year they're like the Queen's gonna die this year.
If you say David Attenborough,
She's fucking old.
If you say David Attenborough's going to die next year,
Probs will though.
it's going to be a different world without David Attenborough in it.
But I reckon she said a war, a natural disaster, and a celebrity death.
Alex?
Sex, money,
Shut up.
and rock and roll.
So, this article actually looks back on what she said
No,
last...
can I have actual legitimate
Yes,
guess?
but you're going to be stupid. No.
Well, celebrity deaths happen every year.
Yeah, but a
there's
big,
always
big one.
Yeah, there's always one that's a shock. This year there was Kobe Bryant as well.
And Chadwick Boseman.
I said Bombay when we watched the movie last night, and it really hit
We
different.
both just went, oh.
Like in the movie we watched for your pick, when they were doing the football stuff, I was like, Bombay, and I was like, oh, that hits real different.
Oofed.
Yeah. I reckon a massive disease. Oh, wait, that's this year. I don't really know.
Okay. But basically, this article looks at her letter from last year and then comparing her this time now to next year. So in the article she wrote from Feb 2019, she predicted that on the 10th of January 2020, there would be a worldwide pandemic. And that was actually the first date of the first coronavirus death.
Okay, stop. I don't want to know what happens next year. Will I get Mandalorian Season 3 next year?
Who knows?
Okay.
She decided to... Huh? Sorry, Sorry, my mind just...
Kara disconnected from the
my mind
mainframe.
just stopped for a
Next
second.
year, we're going to find out that next year's a simulation, and Kara's just disconnected from the mainframe.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened in my brain then.
Someone accidentally, an intern unplugged you from the database, and then you got plugged back in, and you're like, "Oop, I've got the third story."
The dial-up's back
Yeah,
again.
dial up.
Her letter said from last year, "This is not my area. I'm going to leave this with you, but I need to mention it to you. No matter how you key in the date of the eclipse on the 10th of January 2020, you end up with what looks like a memorable code."
What?
So, like, no matter how she looked at it, that date from January this year meant something for a worldwide pandemic. So she...
Okay, but I'm interested in next year, not this year.
So, basically, she believes that she's seen that coronavirus... I don't know how she said she's seen...
Coronavirus.
That a vaccine will be delivered, but it won't work within the next year. But a small business will find the cure.
I'm a small business!
So, you know...
Alex, it's on you, mate. Forget your world records.
Like how these days that Elon Musk is sort of delivering all the space travel, companies like that, not the big sector, will find the cure.
That's Elon Musk's company's fucking massive.
But what I'm saying is he's not NASA. He's not the National Space Program. He's a private company.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says that Christmas this year, Oprah Winfrey is apparently going to be involved next year, but she doesn't know how. With Christmas, the royal family, there's not going to be a reunion between Prince Harry and Prince William, and she believes that Meghan Markle and Harry will be pregnant again with baby number 2, a girl. I guess.
Oh, all the important stuff.
I guess we'll find out next year. We can look back at this episode. She claims that teenagers are going to step in the limelight the next 2021-2022 and will come to power very quickly from rises such as TikTok stars.
That's this year, fuckhead.
I said
No,
2021?
not you. I'm talking about the person in there.
So what the fuck?
I'm talking about the psychic.
That...
It's just straight up calling you a fuckhead.
So, excuse me. That's just normal.
I'm a big fuckhead.
Honestly, that's just normal talk between Alex and I. The US election is not going to end smoothly, and it may be a delayed election. It says the good news is for America that Donald Trump will not be the president, but she didn't elaborate anymore. Do you know what Brexit is? What everything happened.
Brexit, yeah, I had some of that this morning. You meant Brexit, not breakfast.
That Brexit, the UK will split into 4 different countries instead of being one whole country. It's worth putting January 21 in your diary.
That part about Brexit with your British accent you can do?
Okay. Her prediction for Brexit was pretty extreme, claiming it result into UK splitting into 4 separate countries. She says it's worthwhile putting January 21 into your diaries. Apparently, it's going to push Britain back to where it was 2,000 years ago before the Roman invasion.
Fuck, that's really
Would you
good.
like me would you like me to keep doing the next bit with that? She's also said that Greta Thunberg will have a huge impact for climate change, and by 2026 she'll make a huge impact on the climate change outcome of the world.
Is that it?
That's all she's predicted for the next year. They're the major things that stood out for her. There are some minor things such as holidays and mass murders and stuff like that, but that's not really necessary to read about, is it?
Thanks for that, Hermione Granger. What do you think, Sam?
A lot of that stuff is kind of stuff that happens every year anyway.
And that's
some of it,
I just want to know, am I going to get KFC next year?
You get KFC every week, sir.
So I am going to get it next year.
Sir? Probably. But honestly,
why have you gone from a really cute British to a chav? Honestly,
what's up,
I
fucker?
just think the world's a bit fucked.
Honestly, for fuck's sakes, man.
honestly, just protecting the future.
Man, I'm just fucking over his fucking bullshit. He's a fucking twat. He's a twat.
Straight out of Geordie Shore.
Honestly, what?
Dear God.
It reminds me of Misfits.
Misfits, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Misfits is a great show.
Simon! He's fucking dead! Simon's dead! But yeah,
Great show.
I can do a real posh British accent.
No, but you started off
do a
that
real
news
posh-
bit with you start off that last
Welcome
story.
back to
You were
the
doing
BBC. My name is Cara.
you doing it like cute, like Hermione Granger, like British.
Are you calling Hermione Granger cute?
Yeah, I am.
Are you into a kid, Alex? Hermione's like...
We've
No,
talked, excuse me,
no,
we've
no.
talked about this. Hermione
No,
Granger.
no,
Hello, we've talked
She's a
about
high schooler,
children.
Alex.
In the later movies.
She's a high schooler.
In the later movies.
She's still in high school.
In the later movies, she was a bit cute. Like when she was over 18.
So one movie.
Yes.
Yes, so Deathly Hallows Part 2, where she's facing death.
Yeah.
Yes, so you
Yeah.
find death, it's your fetish.
No.
It's death and
God,
famine
no.
and war
Oh, no.
and Voldemort.
Yeah.
That sounds nice to say in this accent. Voldemort.
Yeah.
Say
Are they
it.
your stories?
They are my 3 stories for the week.
What was your favourite, Sam?
Tune in next week for Kara's BBC Catch-Up, Radio 1.
BBC Big Black Cock Catch-Up.
It's British Broadcasting...
I've watched too much porn now.
Like ABC! Australian
I thought
Broadcasting
the,
Company, British Broadcasting Company, BBC.
I've watched too much Pornhub. BBC means Big
Wait,
Black Cock.
do you watch Big Black Cock
It does.
sections?
No, no,
I was going to say, you're
joke.
watching Big BBC videos.
I'm just jealous of what they have. I don't.
Oh, that's true.
I have a really small penis.
Well,
Yeah.
it's how you use it that counts, doesn't it?
You just poke it in and out.
That's the general gist of it, isn't it?
Swirl
My
it
favourite
around,
story to...
Do a loop-de-loop.
My favourite story was probably the fetishes. Although the predicting the future is interesting. I think she's just kind of saying things that are probably likely anyway.
Like
but-
quite general.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
To touch base just quickly on the penis thing.
Why?
Do you know, Sam, I'm going to let you have a guess as to how my penis works.
It urinates.
No, I meant like how do
It
you...
can get hard occasionally.
Okay, where are we going with this, Alex?
I mean, how do you like power it up? Normally, I'm like one of those cars.
How do you power it up?
I'm like one of those toys you have to pull back, and it like
Alex!
like get pulled back a little
You're
bit.
a pull start.
and then you let me go, and I go.
Why did we have to
I'm
get
like
into
I'm
that?
like starting a lawnmower. It's just-
You got a little drawstring.
It's like a yo-yo. It just goes down and then it goes back up. And that's about it.
Okay, that's enough. How do you?
I reckon that's how you get Woody started from Toy Story.
Let's get him out.
Pulling his drawstring.
Let's get him out right now.
Let's leave him in the box.
There's a snake in my pants.
It's boot.
I know. But
Sam, what was your favourite?
You already
story?
said.
I already answered.
Before you start talking about your dick.
I did. What was
You
yours?
big fuckhead.
I never choose a story.
Yes, you do.
I can't pick.
Why? You can't remember.
Because I liked them all this week. What
You
was
can't
the first
like
story?
them all. The cleaning
just-
robber one. The second one was the fetishes, and the third was the predictions.
Maybe the predictions, because it's always fun to know how much of a
Why
fucked
did
up
you
year
just
we're gonna
ask
have.
me so I could tell you what they were?
I know that. I was seeing if you knew what we were talking about. It's a test.
Test.
It was a test, darling.
I start speaking with a lisp.
A lisp.
Mine is
I liked the third
this week.
story because I thought it was quite nice to see about what we're going to do next year. But I think, we
Okay, man, I can't understand.
we never really know. Like, no one knew about coronavirus. But here we are. So we'll just see how the year goes, right? Okay,
What
love.
the fuck was that last bit?
I don't fucking know.
The worst sounding accent in the world, that Northern English accent.
Oh,
Ugh.
you're right, love.
You're right, love.
Oh, love, you're right. Oh, that was pretty good.
You're right, love.
No, Sam does it pretty good. Sam
Can
does.
I have some water?
It's water. No, it's water.
I can do a good Stephen Hawking.
Water.
Water.
I can do a good Stephen Hawking
Stop
one.
it, Alex.
Ready?
Alex, stop it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
To the right.
I am doing it.
Stop.
Oh, man.
Stop.
For my touch football team, we're going through possible team names because you can
Oh,
obviously
no.
make your own
Stephen
team name.
Hawking's.
And one of the ideas was Stephen Hawking's School of Dance.
I don't think you have enough legs.
Oh, man. And they ended up going with How I Touched Your Mother.
Okay.
Anyhow,
Right?
It's way too quiet. I haven't really got
It's
anything for my
Sam.
thing today. So what time
Alex,
is
you
it,
never
Sam?
have a story because you're always so unorganized and you're sick, apparently.
Yeah, I got a sore throat.
Yeah, that's why you haven't stopped talking.
Hey, what can I say? I love the podcast.
So you don't have anything? Should we just move straight into Sam's Quick Flicks?
We shall.
Well, it's time for Sam's Quick Flicks for your movie fix. Sam's Quick Flicks. And we have 2 movies to talk about today, I guess, because my audio got corrupted for last week
Maybe
talking
we'll
about
just do
Django
Like a
Unchained.
quick recap of Django Unchained. You still have the scores, yeah?
Yeah, I should do. 1 second. I probably should have been more organised with that, hey. Notes. Where are the notes on my mobile phone?
Your mobile phone?
My mobile phone.
Your mobile phone?
The way Sam looks for
Mobile
his notes, the pride has left.
The pride is left.
The group assembles in Sam's room.
All right. So for Remember the Titans. Sorry, Alex.
That really hurts.
Why'd you do it?
No, like him just cutting me off straight away. Yeah.
I did that on purpose. I wanted to see your reaction
Yeah.
anyway. The score for Django Unchained, it ended up being, I'm pretty sure, the top movie that we've watched so far. It did. So we scored it a 13 out of 15. Only 2 points left lacking. So that is the top movie for Sam's Quick Flicks. And maybe we'll just quickly go over what our favourite parts were. Because I know we talked about it in great depth last week. Feels like we're retreading the water.
The
But
chick getting shot backwards in the last brutally fight scene.
yeah,
Good
it's pretty
English.
fucking cool.
Yep.
Good English. You did too much British that
English-
you forgot
English
the English.
too much,
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
English is. Oh.
You fucking dick face.
And Alex, your favourite part, you big fuckhead?
It was good.
That's not your favourite part.
Wait.
What's your favourite part? he
Oh, you
said?
said favorite part.
Alex, your favourite part? It was good.
Probably the part where he shot the people.
Sorry, every single scene.
yeah?
Yeah, so
The parts
whole
with the guns?
Yeah, with the guns. Yeah.
Right, the bit with the horses.
Yeah, nice.
No, my favorite part was where Leonardo DiCaprio let that dog eat that man.
No, it was probably the glass, I'd say.
Yeah,
for you. I
no,
think that's what you
yeah,
said.
the Leonardo DiCaprio stuff was pretty good. What about you, Samuel?
My favourite part is when he first goes to the slaves who owned him and split him and Brumilda up. And he's wearing that sick blue suit and he rocks up and shoots him. He's like, I like the way you die, boy. After one of them said, I like the way you beg. Anyway, yeah, that's my favourite part. That's like it's such a sick part. Anyway,
I like
really
the
well
part
made
where
movie.
the Big Lebowski was bowling.
Fuck
Yeah.
that movie, Sam.
Great movie. It's a fucking great
Fuck
movie.
that movie.
I like it.
Fuck that movie.
That's
Sam.
just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, great movie. At least The Big Lebowski wasn't as bad as some of the other movies that we've watched for this
kinda debatable,
this segment.
That's true, isn't it?
I mean,
Especially
Cats
the
and
movie
Dogs and
this
Stuart
week.
Little were pretty fucking shit. Oh man, we need to watch more Tarantino movies for this segment in the future. But I guess we missed it, so you guys wouldn't have watched it if anyone was keeping up with the show. But we watched Remember the Titans for this week, which I already know Alex didn't enjoy whatsoever.
What's
That's
this
a
movie
lie,
about?
though.
Hang on, let me talk. What's
No.
What's this movie about, Sam? Because to me, it
It's about
sounds like
integration in the 1960s and racism.
yeah. So it's about football and racism. It's a true story, wasn't it?
It is a true
Which we
story.
didn't know until the end.
Yeah, we didn't know until the end, but I didn't like this movie.
Do explain.
Oh, it just wasn't good.
Okay, you did enjoy the
Why?
start of it.
I enjoyed the start of it, and then it was just too much football. I was like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't.
They're playing football.
They're running with the football. Like, what are you doing? Like, don't you kick it?
Not in American football.
Yeah,
no.
but we're Australian. You know what I mean?
But it's American
We should be
movie.
watching.
Yeah,
we should be
it's almost
watching,
like it's set in America.
No, we should be watching like Specky McGee goes for the home kick or
Oh
something.
my god, Specky McGee.
Where's the Specky McGee movie?
Where's the fucking Specky McGee movies directed by Eddie Maguire? Right? Where are
Oh,
Oh, dear God, I couldn't imagine anything worse.
they? True Aussie champion rises from the under 12s football league. This is Specky McGee.
But it's not about the football. It's about the team and the people in the team and the coach.
Yeah, well, it was pretty bad.
I think it's good. Most people think it's good. It's got an 8 out of 10 on IMDb. Cara, what did you think?
I liked it. So you could really tell it was a Disney movie, though.
Yeah, absolutely. You could tell it's a Disney movie.
Because, no spoilers, obviously, this movie's
20
years old.
Yeah.
But classic cliche of the team's had a downward patch, someone's been in a car accident, everything's gone good. Alex goes, that guy's going to get a car accident. Bam, car accident. They've got to have their downfall to come back up.
Yeah.
I guess you could think that's cliche, but then also that's what actually happened.
No,
so.
but
Is it cliche if that actually happened? If Cara's there at the time, walks into the hospital room to visit him as her friend, fuck you, getting in an accident was cliche.
When I
Of course you would.
Night, I was like, I bet you this guy ends up in a car accident or dies. And then,
because they needed that downward bit, to get back up.
and then he was in the hospital. I'm like, oh, fucking classic Disney movie,
And then,
isn't it?
and then when he was like sitting and watching the game, the last a minute and a half, I goes, "Oh, watch him show up at the football field." It's a minute and a half, but it's 10 minutes screen time.
Even though he was essentially bedridden.
He was paralyzed, Alex.
I'm like, watch him show up in the crowd at the final
Yeah, I was like, watch him
moments.
show up in the wheelchair. I'm like, how can he get in the wheelchair? He's paralyzed. No, but I really enjoyed it. Like, there were some lines where I'd be like, "Ooh!" Like, he got, the Coach Boone really, took him down.
Coach Boone's great.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I like Coach Boone.
I thought it was a really good movie.
As-
And, old school Ryan Reynolds. Hello!
Nah.
It's Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling shit. Yeah, wrong one. Close enough.
As I was saying to you, if Coach Boone was our coach and was yelling at us, we'd quit.
No.
You said that last night.
What would you do?
I'd quit. I'd be like, sorry, you're a bit scary. I'm
what
not
would I
doing this
do?
anymore. And then you said you would run away at night
At
time.
night time, I'd run away. And when they do the head count in the morning, they go, "Where's Cara?" Oh, fuck.
Oh, is that while they're at the camp?
Yeah, so I'd run away.
Yeah.
And Alex would just cry in front
Oh my
of him.
god, me realizing that this was a true story just then again really made me think, wow. I was really cynical because when they did the big run and they ended up at the graveyard, I was like, look at this for inspiration. This is so cliche. When they rocked up at the
But you
cemetery.
didn't know it was a true story to the end.
But when they rocked up at the cemetery after the big run and he's doing this motivational speech about we don't want to be like them, don't go down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is so cliche. He's talking in front of a cemetery where 50,000 people died. They're just using this as motivation. This is so Disney, so cliche. And then, yeah, you just bringing that up again, there was a true thing.
How about those cliches, hey? That'd never happen in real life.
Look at this dude getting a car accident for their final game. Watch it happen.
Of course I needed that for the movie.
Of course he decided to do that. Shouldn't have gotten the car, dickhead.
Fantastic. Well, we might as well, I guess, talk about our favourite parts of the movie. I'll probably start with you, Cara,
Sam,
since you seem to have liked it
What
a
were
little
your
bit more.
thoughts of the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I've already explained. Oh, I've seen this movie a million times over
So
the
why'd
last
you pick it again?
long time. Oh, I haven't watched it in the past probably, I don't know, 2-3 years. I was like, oh, that's a good movie, and you guys hadn't watched it. So, yeah, I really enjoy the movie. And I'm obviously very much into sport and American sports as well. So, I don't know. I guess I like watching it for that aspect. I like American football. But I don't know. Yeah, we used to watch it all the time at school for some reason. Like, if there was a free period or a substitute teacher or something, they were lazy. Remember the Titans is what they put on.
Yeah, so,
Really?
so you
yeah.
could remember
Yeah.
the class.
What's that?
Fuck. I said so it's you, so... Fuck. Never mind.
But I really enjoy the movie. I do agree it's pretty cheesy. Like, it's a pretty fucking cheesy movie.
Yeah, it's
but
so cheesy. It's almost like
It's very
asking me to
cheesy.
watch Mighty Ducks.
yeah, but that's an inferior sports movie, you see.
What's inferior mean?
Not good.
Oh.
Not as good.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people like Mighty Ducks. That's probably a very controversial opinion.
I don't like
But,
Mighty Ducks.
No.
I don't like Mighty Ducks. Heaps of people like Mighty Ducks. I have a few friends who have Mighty Ducks jerseys and they wear them all the time. I'm like, oh, it's a shit movie. Should have a Titans jersey on. But anyway.
Do you have a Titans jersey?
No.
Should have a Titans jersey on.
I should. But, yeah, no, I really like the movie, especially Denzel Washington. Fuck, he's a good actor. I could watch him in anything.
He was in Tenet,
absolutely
isn't he?
anything. No, that's Denzel's son.
Oh,
There
we
you
haven't
go.
seen that movie still, so.
No.
Yeah. Have you guys watched Black Klansman?
I haven't, and Kara hasn't. No.
Ah, well, no, that's Denzel's son in that too, which is also a really fucking good movie.
It's got Adam Driver in it, doesn't it?
It does.
I like
And
myself
he's very
some,
good in it.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah. It does have a bit of Adam Driver. Fuck, he's a beautiful man.
He is.
But yeah, loved Denzel in that movie. Pretty much only Ryan Gosling was the only one who went on to really do much out of that movie.
No, there
But
was
yeah, no, great movie. So, Kara, what was your favourite part of
the
it?
one guy that I noticed was the guy from My Name is Earl.
Oh, yeah, true.
Alex had no idea who that was.
Yeah, he's buff now too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen what he looks like
And I was
now.
like,
He's buff
hey,
as.
that's the guy. My name's Earl. I was like, oh, I had a life. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. I never watched My Name is
Yep.
Earl.
But yeah, Kara, your favourite part?
I liked the bit where, and I know it's not like it kind of is a pivotal moment of the movie, where they're about to go to camp and Coach Boone is talking to, now this guy's name really annoys me.
Gary.
Gary?
That's the
Oh,
guy
how
that
annoying.
got in the
Jerry,
car crash.
Gary,
because-
Gary
Gary?
Bertier.
That's the guy that got in the car crash because it could benefit his team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary, where he's sort of just like brought down, pegged back a few stones, and told basically, you're a white inferior boy, get back in your lane. And it was sort of like, fuck yeah, stick it to the man.
Yeah.
He's good. Alex, your favourite part?
Where they played the football.
Yeah.
A tan hut.
Yeah, right, listen to this. Kara's always thought it was a tent hut, not attention.
There's definitely intention. Yeah.
I've always said a
tan-
tan hut.
She's always said a tent hut. I don't know
That is
why.
incorrect.
But yeah, my favourite part was where they played the football.
Yeah, I like the part where they play the football as well. No, I don't know if I have a favourite part actually.
Probably the credits.
Pretty much any time Denzel Washington is putting someone in their place.
Yeah.
For the entire movie.
Yes, the entire
Yeah,
movie.
pretty much. The entire movie is my favourite scene. Anyway, whose turn is it to pick it? Oh, wait, no, we need to score it, don't we?
My other favourite part was that annoying little coach girl that shouldn't have been in the movie.
Oh, Hayden Panettiere.
I don't know if
Panettiere.
that's her.
Yes.
Panettiere, is it?
My favourite part was where that person threw the brick through the window. It almost hit her.
Yeah, she is annoying.
Yeah.
I agree. She's very
Remember
annoying.
in the movie, I was like, what the fuck is this girl doing? She
Yes.
has no relevance to the story.
And we said, where is her mother? Like,
Yeah.
there's no
True.
explanation.
Alex, did you ever play Until Dawn?
No.
She's in that game. She's very good in it. But anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, time to score. Remember the Titans, I suppose. We already know the score for Django. So, Alex, we'll start with you. What are you scoring?
2.
Remember the Titans on the Schmidt-meter. 2? 2 out of 5 Schmidts?
2 out of 5.
All right. Ooh, you're scoring it under half.
That's lower than the score the Titans got in the final game.
I don't know what score they got.
Me neither. But I'm just saying it's lower.
Okay. Hey, Kara, what are you scoring? Remember the Titans?
A 4.
What the
I liked it.
That's bullshit.
It's a fucking good movie.
I liked it, Alex.
I'm also going to give it a 4.
I like a cringy Disney movie that's based on real life, which isn't cringy because it's real
It's
life.
almost like they could have had Mickey Mouse appear in the final game and I would
Which
have
is-
gone,
which
oh,
is
this
really
makes
not-
sense.
Hey, guys, you've got to win the football.
Mickey!
Do it for America.
For America!
But can I say one thing before you say your score there, Sam?
Yep.
Why is America so hell-bent on high school football teams? The way the entire town was celebrating a high school football team was like how, would celebrate a football team or NRL team winning a grand final. Like, the people were cheering. They were throwing them parties.
We made states!
Giving
we made states!
Giving them free meals because they won a high school football game. Like, what?
They're like that in real life too. They just love their sport and supporting their local team, I suppose.
But it's so odd. It's not like it's a college. It's high school. Like, they're high
Fuck
school
showing
kids.
sportsmanship, you know? Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck being a team player.
Don't be proud of your team. Fuck that.
Fuck being a team player.
Why is there all sportsmanship in this movie? Fuck that. Just kick the football, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But no, I don't know. That's just Americans, I suppose. They love their high school and college football.
And they
Couldn't tell you
love
why.
their
I guess that's
rock
just
and
their local
roll,
teams.
don't they? Fuck.
Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do. And conveniently getting into car accidents to pump up the boys.
To move the storyline along.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those cliches, as if that had happened in real life. But my score for the
Didn't the
movie
guy
is also
die
a
as
4.
well?
Yes, he did
Oh,
die.
yeah, he did too.
Yeah. He was also an Olympian, or what do you call it? Special
Paralympic.
Olympian. Yeah, Paralympics. Is it Special Olympics?
Special
It's not Special
Olympics.
Olympics, is it?
The Paralympics.
Bruh, did you just say Special Olympian?
He was a,
Nah, dude.
he was a Paralympian.
Paralympian.
My dude really just said Special Olympian.
He did limp into the field though, didn't he?
Okay.
Yeah. And it's pretty special that he became an Olympian, you know? That's what I'm saying.
Right,
so
yeah. I would love to have
So
seen
remember
Gary
the
Pole
Titans gets a 10 out of 15.
Wait, what did you score it?
4.
4. Okay.
So
Here
it gets a
comes
10
Gary
out of
with his
15.
wheelchair doing the pole vault.
Gary!
He's going for the 5
Which
meters.
place is it? 5th, I think.
Where's it placed?
5th. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Is that 5th?
What?
Wow.
We watched 13?
Yeah.
Surely not. Hang on, let me count that again.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 13 movies. Wow. We're cruising these. We're churning them out like nothing else.
How many more movies do we have to go?
There's not many movies left in the world, is there?
There's not too many left. How many do we have left?
No, fuck.
I need to get in contact with Blockbuster if they have them available.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, so it is, I believe... whose turn is it? Kara's turn.
Hey! Now, before, when Alex was kick bumping me like this, because I didn't have a movie idea, I just didn't think. But there's a movie that I have been wanting to watch for years, and it is one that I don't think either of you have seen, and it's called My Girl.
Is this going to be
I have
a
no
fucking
idea what that is.
romance
No,
comedy? Oh.
it has Macaulay Culkin in it when he was...
Fuck yeah!
Wait, when
Let's
he
go!
was... I think he was just after Home Alone. Basically...
Wait, so he had his family back?
Yeah, with
So
he
just
had a
after
friend.
Home Alone?
Basically, have you ever seen the clip that it went viral everywhere? Someone dies, and it's something about give him back his glasses or something. It's like a little girl bawling his eyes out. Apparently, it's a beautiful film, sort of like Forrest Gumpy, like that kind of storyline. And I love Forrest Gump. You love Forrest Gump. So my pick for the next week is My Girl.
My Girl.
My
All right.
Girl.
Well, everyone do your homework.
Talking
Watch My
about
Girl.
Well,
My Girl.
I need to be honest here.
My Girl.
I pick My Girl every day.
Aww.
Aw, that's real sweet.
You're not getting a kiss. No. We're,
Do it.
We're on the podcast.
Do
Do it. Do it.
Alex, we have to get married in front
Do
of
it.
people.
Oh, fuck! We
You
can't
have to
do it-
kiss me in front
we
of
can't-
like 70 people.
We can't do it over Zoom.
You're going to have to kiss me in front of like 75 people.
What do you mean? You're both in separate rooms but in the same Zoom
Just
call?
like
You
this.
both just kiss the camera?
There you go.
Yay! There we go. Oh, how nice is love?
I might,
Yeah.
you know, it could get to 2022 and I might want to marry the PS5.
Well, probably.
Mine comes in a couple of weeks.
Mine comes
okay?
next week.
Does it?
Wait,
Next week?
no,
No, it doesn't.
not next week. When it launches.
Yeah,
And
same.
what did
Mine
you
comes on
buy
the
that you'll
12th.
get on delivery day too?
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
How come you didn't just decide to like buy that at the store or something so you can
It's
play it
more
the same
expensive.
day?
I bought it on Amazon.
yeah,
It's
because it's my fault that you didn't
Here's-
get it from JB Hi-Fi.
here's a tip, right? For anyone listening who wants PS5 games, buy them off Amazon. They're cheaper.
But
But
there's
Big W does them at the same price.
also
Big
Hey!
whoop.
but then there's also
But you can just get the same day.
but then there's also the whole thing
Big
about
W stands
Shut
for
up.
big wanker
I thought
because
you had
you
a
like
sore-
to wank.
Oh, you had a sore throat. How's your sore throat?
saw.
Yeah. The whole thing about like not supporting Jeff Bezos because
Big W likes to wank.
No one's gonna get that reference.
What are you saying?
Sorry, Kara, go on.
I was just saying about Jeff Bezos, Amazon. People like don't support him because he makes like $1,000 a second,
And
support little guys,
but I can get it cheaper.
but support the little guys.
Big W, do you reckon they're little? Do you reckon they're small? Why
Well,
do you
they're
think they have
smaller
the
than
word
Amazon.
big in their name?
You're a fucking dickhead.
They're called Big W because they're a big corporation. Fuckhead.
Big wangs.
big winners at Big W.
So yeah, that's my movie choice.
Love it.
I
Let's
think
do
I
it.
like it.
You think you like it?
Does it have football?
No.
Oh, then I'll like it.
Here, just to give you both a little hint. This is just a brief little summary. A girl realizes her life is turned upside down due to her experiences with an unlikely buddy. There you go. It's about friendship.
And gravity, obviously, because her world turns upside down.
Alex, they're like 10.
Yeah,
They're kids. Look.
yeah, but her world
You know
turns
what's a
upside
shit movie?
down. Gravity, Inception.
Yeah, Gravity's a real shit movie.
Yeah. But they're 11-year-old kids. There you go.
All right. So, yeah. Do you want to wrap shop? Because my throat's sore.
Whose fault's that?
Fuck
Fine.
off, it is.
It's my fault.
You've been yelling all episode. No,
And
it
that's what I
ain't.
said to
I
you.
Those
just
lozenges
like
are
my
kicking.
company with
And
Sam.
can I just say, this morning when Alex told me that his throat was sore, he blamed it on the fact that yesterday, he was whispering.
Sorry, go on.
He was whispering. He was just talking to me, and I said, "Don't yell at me." And he went, "Do you want me to yell?" So he yelled, right? And
Because you wanted to
Hang
see how
on.
loud I could
Hang
yell.
on. so then this morning, when he said his throat was really sore because of the burning, he then said that it was because he yelled once. My rebuttal to that was, oh, so every single time you stream and play games of people and play Modern Warfare and you're screaming and you're going, oh, for fuck's sakes! Oh, mate, fuck off! You know, playing Fall Guys, playing Modern Warfare, playing Overwatch, that doesn't contribute. He went, oh, no, not at all. I was like, oh, that's quite convenient, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
I
inconvenient
do
story.
believe it may have a bit of a point to the words
English
aren't coming out
Sam,
my mouth,
I
don't
agree.
worry.
I think
Yeah,
it might
no.
have a bit of a thing.
I think I might be having a bit of a brain meltdown.
Sam, do you know what we call it? A brain commotion.
No, you call it
A brain
A Brian
No,
commotion.
It's called it. That's my thing. I called it that. A Brian commotion.
A
Because
Brian
you're having
commotion.
a brain concussion.
A Brian commotion.
I'm having a Brian commotion.
Yep.
Yeah. Sam didn't like.
Sam
it.
is-
How was Book Week this week, Kara?
It was good.
What the fuck is happening? We're meant to
Do you want to see
outro.
my costumes?
Sure.
Let's put them
why
in the
not?
podcast. So if everyone doesn't know, I am a
What?
educator.
What's happening?
Just hang on. This week was book week. So I had 2 costumes because I had today off and tomorrow. So the first day I was Helena Hufflepuff from Harry Potter. Here's my
Very nice.
Hufflepuff costume.
Love it.
Basically,
I like the socks.
basically everywhere only sells. Basically everywhere only sells Gryffindor.
I like your socks.
Hang on.
G. I like your coochie.
Basically everywhere only
I like
sells
your
Gryffindor
coochie.
stuff. So being a Hufflepuff, had to DIY it. And yesterday I was a Where's Wally? There we go.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
I can't see you. Where's Wally?
I know. I'm fucking gone. And tomorrow is Woody Colours Day. So classic Aussie day.
Footy colours.
Gonna wear me Geelong Cats because we're on the granny, baby.
The granny.
The granny in Queensland.
Yeah.
I've been in a few
I might actually
grannies
watch
as
that
well.
game.
But you know what's
Woo!
funny, Sam?
Oh, that sounded really wrong.
Do you know what's
Take it back. I've never been in a granny.
Stop.
I don't want to be.
Do you know what's funny, Sam? So even though the grand final this year is in Queensland, we still get a public holiday on Friday because of it.
That's pretty sick.
So, because
Why don't we get a public holiday on grand final
Because
days?
you live
for
somewhere.
NRL?
You live somewhere in Australia where no one actually knows where it is.
so literally every year
That's not
we
true.
always get the Friday off before the grand final because then people can go to the grand final parade. But yeah, even though it's in Queensland this year, we get the day off, even though no one can go to the footy. I have to watch it on TV. We're having a footy night, aren't we?
Yeah.
having party pies,
We're having
hot
fucking
dogs,
hot dogs,
fucking
footy.
bickies and cheese.
Go get some fucking bickies
Kick
and
the
cheese in there.
ball.
I have a fucking smash a fucking through frothies, mate.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking smash the frothies. We're gonna have some fucking hot dogs. We're gonna have some fucking
Meat pie,
We're gonna have some fucking bickies.
a bit of cabana.
Are you going to watch the NRL Grand Final as
Fuck
well
no.
on the Sunday?
Who's, let me guess. It's like the Panthers or something, isn't it?
It's the Penrith Panthers and the Melbourne Storm.
How the fuck did I guess that?
You've looked that up.
I actually didn't.
I'm not watching the NRL.
Wait, the Melbourne Storm's in the grand final?
We don't watch
Yeah.
the.
Really?
We're not watching the NRL. We don't watch the National Retard League here.
Alex, fuck off. My dad was a rugby player. Rugby's
No
not
one really
bad.
cares that Melbourne's in the Grand Final, though, because they're in most of the Grand Finals.
True.
They're too good.
I know,
It's
I-
pretty much a given that they're going to be
Honestly,
in.
Sam, if there's ever a time where I'm in Victoria, you're in Victoria, and I'm in New South Wales, and you need a partner to go to the footy with, I don't mind going NRL. I don't mind it. I don't mind rugby.
Absolutely. We'll give it a watch.
I don't
100%.
mind rugby. I grew up on a rugby
Alex will take you
field.
along.
What am I meant to do?
Grew up on the rugby
did.
field.
Hang on. What am I meant
Love
to do
that.
then? Hang out with Juanita and talk about nursing.
Yeah, talk about how
Oh, no, she'd be at the footy. She loves it as well.
what
So
am I
you're
doing?
either by yourself or you're coming.
you can sit at home and fix Sam's pictures in the background.
Oh yeah, true. I can hang up his frames.
Oh, they're still
But
broken. haven't
I
bought
did
any
grow
more
up on
yet.
a footy field, though. A rugby field.
Fuck yeah. Good game. Great game.
Fucking Victoria Rain.
I might actually watch the AFL Grand Final, though.
It's at night.
It's a good
really
game. I just
odd.
never watch it.
It's a night grand final. Anyway. That's the episode.
That's the show.
Promote the
Footy.
shit.
If,
Footy,
would you
mate.
like me to
I'm
end it?
gonna title this episode "Footy Mate."
Mate!
Footy Moit. M-O-I-T. Footy
Would you like
Moit.
me to end it?
Footy
I
Moit.
would like you to.
Seeing
end
as your
it.
throat is so
Hang on, let me
sore.
pass you the gun.
If you guys like this episode, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload, because
Ding, ding.
obviously now we are
I think I
on
hear a bell being pressed.
YouTube's. Hit the like button. Let us know down below.
What about the email?
Shut up, I'm not done yet. Let us know down below what footy team you go for, be it soccer, football,
Go the
NRL.
Eels.
Let us know your league.
Go the Titans!
Let us know your team down below. Make sure if you guys want to send us an email, chuck us a line. You can email at us at thearrogantaussies@gmail.com with 2 T's.
No, not in the email.
Not in the email.
It's normal email.
And if you want to find us on Twitter, you can find us at Arrogant Aussies with 2 T's. If you want to find me, you can find me at Kara's Bookish Life on Instagram, and that's it because I have a life. I can't do YouTube anymore.
If you want to
can
find me,
Alex,
just check under the bird.
If you want to find Alex, you can find him at all his socials at Pugget Pillar, and you can also find his other podcast, Scared Schmittless, on all streaming services. Pass you over to Samuel.
Oh, hi guys, my name
If you
is
want to find,
Samuel.
if you want to find Sam, you can find him at Not Sam Wise.
Not Sam Wise.
And that's about it.
No, he has a
Believe it
rugby
or not,
league
despite
bunker.
what the name says, it is me.
And you can also find him at the NRL bunker.
No, it's rugby league bunker.
Rugby lead bunker.
That is true.
And that's the end. If you guys like this episode, you can catch us here next time.